Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session, if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. Dodging the rank, got 10 accounts, but who's keeping track? They hit the ladder, they're causing a scene, dropping noobs harder than a mountain king. Oh, the Warcraft blues, the ladder's on fire, from the king of the hill throne to the smurfing choir. NASF rising, new blood in the game, a pally rifle still driving us insane. show who gets the crown, well, nobody knows. In subs, working no time to troll, but you'll feel his wrath in every control. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the Warcraft blues. The battles rage on, from peasants and grunts to heroes long gone. So rise back in action, better watch your lane. This Warcraft world, it's never the same. Heroes rise and heroes fall, from the tavern's call to the main hall. Accolades chant as the stakes rise high, while pally rifles still make you cry. Yo! The NASF fleets where legends are born, breaking through armies and weathering storms. Smurfs make dodge, but they cannot escape. The Warcraft grind is the ultimate fate. Oh, the Warcraft blues, the community thrives. With every match, the spirit survives. From FFA rest to the Reforged craze, this Warcraft world keeps us amazed. So here's to the players, the fights and the fun, to the strategies crafted and battles won. The Warcraft blues, it's a tale we all know. Forever in Azeroth, our love will grow.
Hello, hello. There we go. Welcome back, Snack Hazard. What's going on, peeps? How are we? You haven't seen me in a couple days. Who misses me? Glave's leaving? I'm sorry, sad Glaive. Mr. Anonymous Hero, thank you for the 30 stream streak. Beefy, I'm here. I'm where? I'm there. I'm here. Snack Hazard's in the house on YouTube. Don't forget to follow YouTube. Like videos, like the shorts. Am I already getting messages? Oh no, Doom Train has a hairline fracture in his big toe. Glaive's leaving to purchase some Coke for me. I'll be very ecstatic. Please do so. Please do so. Yeah. Yes, the soft drink, which we would call in Canada, and you guys call it Coke Zero, Diet Coke. Baron's a big fan of Coke Zero, right? I used to be a big fan of regular Coke. Yes, I left the zero part on. I'm so sorry. I should know better. I definitely should know better. I joke, I kid, I drink Coke. And Doom left the EMA part at the hospital. Oh, Mr. Mike Escobar. Yeah, I couldn't even get involved in that business even if I wanted to. It's like super controlled here. Doom. Hairline fracture in your big left toe? Yeah, I saw. You fell upstairs. That's even like that's like a Diablo 2 challenge. Fall up the stairs like killing Mephisto. The Doom line fracture, yeah. Exactly.
Doom!
Yeah. Good times, guys. Good times. I was cleaning some ceramics today. You lost cake and pizza? Oh, that's not good. Sometimes you just gotta show life you mean business and defy logic.
Doom!
Can we get 5 big doomers? Doom. Doom. I saw Phil. I had my stream. I always have my stream on. If somebody's streaming, I have streams on. Even if I'm not at the computer. Doom. Not Doom. Phil streamed twice today. That takes power. Takes some big power.
Doom!
Doom. Yeah. We gotta have a chat with Phil about some stuff though. Doom. Well, it's not playing now. Doom. He's been streaming like a machine. He's been grinding. Yeah, I played him today for like 15, 20 minutes. We played a game. I was Night Elf and he played Orc. Just so I could get a game in. And he played pretty well. I was pretty impressed. And then Hyperreal and I played last night.
Who wants some?
Who wants some? Hyperreal and I played last night. We in the voice channel. We were just hanging out. We played some games. And even him too, he was playing pretty well. I'm like, how come you guys don't play this strong? Like when it comes, unless you guys get stressed when it comes to like ladder or big matches. But you guys played really well on both accounts. So, and it was both of you doing train your children. Well, I can only get you guys so far, right? I still have to get up there, but at nighttime it's really hard. It's hard to play, and I'm getting like I'm running out of steam. Like you guys haven't seen me in 2 days. Like so I'm having a hard time. But you know, when I go back to work, I'm gonna have to balance it all out. I'm gonna maybe set a 3-day week schedule or something like that, and see how we do. I don't know. And he also shall appear. It's the Sunshine guy back from vacation and who defeated it was who did you defeat? Not Badoka. Why is the name eluding me? 2-1. I should cast your series with Ayu sometime tonight. There's some really great games here and there. Beat twice my MMR versus Night Elf. Hey, Big Buana is here. Lantern Strategy. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. New caster in the house. Okay, so before we get to everybody saying, let's do this, let's cast my games. I will cast your games. Hey, more Pit Lord, more Necro Wagon, and buffed it. Yeah, I mean that's well. You linked it. I didn't even know this was up. So we're gonna talk about the PTR changes. Not a lot of them, but just some quick changes for BattleNet and for Warcraft 3 in general. And then we're supposed to play you and Hyperreal tonight, correct? Yes. Bat soup, essential part of Night Elf camp. Glaive, I thought you were leaving. You're staying. You're making me very happy. Let me do the Donald Trump hams. But you know, let's see. Hey, wife. Any cold Coke in the fridge? No? Is there any coffee?
There's coffee. You can have cold. There's coffee, and then you can have cold Coke with ice.
I just want you to sit on my lap and give me a coffee. He means. Oh, he was out of coat, not out of chat. Well, that's sad.
I'm gonna beat you in.
You gonna beat me?
Yeah.
Okay. Promise.
Sit on your lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any caffeine? And he made it. He's also alive. So let's do the PTR stuff. It's not long, and then we'll get into Hyperreal versus Hayu, and then we'll do some replays, and then whatever floats her boat. I also did the NA Cup point standing for NA Cup 17. I can also go through that with you guys. Stream. Can you name the stream I missed? There was a day stream. Yo, Phil. We're just talking about you. There was a day stream during the week. And it you know, was a small stream, but I only streamed for like 2 hours. Yeah. See, keep you guys on your toes. We'll still watch me at work too. So we could do the NA Cup stuff right now if you want. I haven't made a graphic for it yet. I'm still doing it. So currently, for NA Cup 17, this is how the invites are. Hyperreal's biggest fan, yeah. For NA Cups, we did NA Cup 1 to 5 invites to NA Cup 6, and then NA Cup 7 to 16 invites for NA Cup 17, and then after that, we're going to reevaluate. I don't think we're going to do the point system anymore. We might do something completely different. So, Penguin's in the lead. He's the number 1 seed. He's got 46 points. We got Jens with second place with 38 points. Inspired with 33 points. Mr. Winner, who's played in so many of our events, 31 points. Thanks, wife. You can sit on my lap now? You can come stream with me. No? Then we have Shades at 28. Grinchy at 27 points in 6th place. So he's up there. Death Note. Seiso with 21 points. Death Note with 21 points. Seiso actually participated more, so he got the tiebreaker. And then Death Note Doom Train with 20 points. So Doom Train is also being invited to NA Cup 17. Smog in 10th place with 19 points. Nortrikar with 16 points in 11th spot. PSJ with 15 points in 12th spot. Reina Cruz with 13 points at ZZ Pants. And then 13th. Tristan in with 13 points in spot 14. Pato with 12 points in spot 15, and which is the wild card because he's coming in a lower seed. And BFR Jonathan, 11 points, 16th seed. Now, so these are the top 16. These weren't the top 16, but we had to take people out. So notable who's not here, Carson. Carson's would be somewhere here, and maybe he would have time to participate in 1 or 2 or 3 more cups. He would have probably been up here. So Carson, I took him off because he's traveling. He's not around. So that's the story with Carson. Run!
Get to the chopper!
CC 2000/Footman was removed because he left the Discord because he was disgruntled about a decision we made. Hitman was also removed because he left.
Son of a bitch.
Hitman was at the top, somewhere near the top. Although Penguins still have more points. You leave the Discord, you forfeit your points. So that's how it's going to go. And I think there was a couple other people in the lower standings that were removed.
Doom!
And replacement list, because Glaive did not participate in the last NA Cup, because Janek did not participate in the last NA Cup, because Cage did not participate, because Godrian did not participate, because Priest and Old Mate Dad did not participate. In fact, these guys would probably be in, at least half of them would probably be in the top 16, because all they needed was 3, 4, or 5 points or something like that. Or 2 points. So these are our replacement players. And if we need to replace anybody, we'll go here. And if we need to go more, we'll go lower. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to put a graphic out for that. No, these are guys with points. They actually have points. They're just the bottom, you know. Yeah. So, like I said, Penguin, Grinchy, Doom Train are NA's hope. NA's hope. You know, I'd like to say Stickla was part of this, but Stickla doesn't usually participate in cups because usually he's in bed or whatever the case may be. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. So let's do some PTR chat part 2. So I'll clip this and I'll put this out, even though it's gonna be a short video. PTR notes version 2.0.3. This is week 2. Today's June 30th, and some new changes which they've already applied live to both the regular servers and the PTR servers. Custom game lobby advertisements now properly time out 15 minutes after the most recent player has joined or left. Timer resets.
Lantern strategy just followed.
Soon as I begin, there we go. Thanks for the follow. This timer resets every time a player joins or leaves the lobby. Fix an issue where some players with classic keys were having licensing problems. This was a big issue. People were complaining about this on Reddit and in a bunch of the Discords. If they had classic keys, they weren't being used or weren't be allowed to use. There was an issue, so apparently they fixed that. Fixed an issue where custom game invites were not working properly. This I know for sure. I had that problem, so good thing that I fixed that. So visuals, they fixed some visuals for the main menu, the campaign, something to do with like the files and the renders. I don't know anything about this stuff. Fixed certain FX appearing as white squares in classic HD mode. This I've noticed. Tree idle animation now enabled in a reforged environment, so that was an issue. Fixed a few model files which were not correctly being included with the game. Audio issues with the music overlap with music from a save game, and then in the world editor, some stuff like that. Some hotkeys, maybe we'll go over these ones. Mouse buttons are now bindable while changing hotkeys in game. Remove hotkeys for passive abilities. I don't even know why you would need hotkeys for passive abilities. Hotkeys for learning passive abilities still exist. Okay, sure. The team is aware of an issue with resistant skin and hardened skin hotkeys still appearing. Unlinked peasant and militia hotkeys, conflict detection, fixing issue errors. Players are unable to drag scroll. That I've noticed. As a result of this fix, scroll click is now not bindable, so you can't bind your scroll. Fix the implementation of the toggle health bar hotkeys. Okay, cool. Updated help menu to show control group hotkeys. Changed the ordering of mercenaries so that it's possible to assign QWER to every camp without conflict. That should have already been done, but thank you. Remove Pocket Factory from the list of neutral buildings. In fact, it should not be a neutral building. Remove select unit ability from the tavern. Fix an issue where hero select and inventory items are not detecting conflicts. Added Nether Dragon Roost to neutral buildings, which it should be. So, those are just generic stuff. I just read them. Not really big issues. But multiplayer, the MMR gains and losses are now doubled on Battle.net. So when you lose double the points. When you win, you gain double. And there are extra notes in the master change list explaining these MMR changes. So maybe somebody could pull that up for me and we can figure out what that really means, because double doesn't mean anything. Because if I play somebody who's 2000 MMR from W3C on Battle.net and they're higher MMR and I beat them, I should get a boatload of MMR and they should get 1 point. And if they lose to me, they should lose a lot. Let's get to the quick applied stuff. General, piercing damage against heavy armor decreased from 100% to 90%. So this is a balance. This is extra balance stuff that they're applying to the already patch that we've talked about for 2.03. Piercing damage against heavy armor is decreased from 100% to 90%. Is that going to make a big difference? We'll find out. Fix the crash. I guess it makes sense, right? Hunt. This is even more of a buff to hunts. It's crazy. It's going to be crazy. Fixed a crash that occurred when selecting a structure that had its construction or production paused. Didn't even know that was the issue, but there you go. Here we go. Here's a debuff. Night Elf Huntress glaives will no longer bounce to and from structures. So the Huntress glaives no longer bounce between your buildings. So you're not going to be afraid that your building is just going to massively die to heavy armor hunts. So it's not a big deal, but it's a small nerf, right? So no base. And I remembered Sonic. Sonic was playing a game on. I was on Twitch, and I think he lamed an orc who had towers, and he had like 15 hunts with like priestess and scroll protection, and they just destroyed the orc base in like 2 seconds. So there you go. So hunts are better, and everything basically stayed the same. Why would you decrease the piercing damage against heavy armor? I posted a list of overall effects of the 90% damage change. Oh, where'd you post it? Okay, I'll read that in a second. Thanks for that. So undead, animate dead units will now inherit upgrades that they had when they were killed. So this I thought this was a good change to make. Like, it's really one of those ultimate abilities that's not really used. So they keep, when they got the disease cloud edition, that's pretty cool. And then they were immune, but now you can be killed the units, and then I believe the Death Knight can also use Death Pact on them. And so now like, let's say for example, a bear is raised from the dead with the Death Knight ultimate. You can use Rejuve. So that's pretty cool. The team is aware of an issue where passive abilities are not being transferred upon reanimation and will be fixed before release. So there's some kind of passive abilities that are not being transferred. So they're going to fix that. Neutral Panda Breath of Fire damage over time has been increased from 7:14:21 to 10:15:25. The Brewmaster movement speed has been increased from 290 to 320. And then fix an issue where neutral variant Brilliance Aura was not displaying with decimal values in the tooltip bar. So where I don't care about that, but I do care about this. So made all those changes that we talked about last time about the Panda. And now Brewmaster's fire damage over time, right, is now increased. But they're still not addressing the fact that their cone is not really a cone and it's like this big and it doesn't make any sense. And they didn't address the animation issue because they're not going to do that. So they're nerfing the range. And now they're buffing the damage over time. I don't know. I don't like where they're going with this Panda change, to be honest. At all. It seems to be a bit... It seems to be a bit weird. I don't know why. Maybe because they've added it to Game Pass, that they want to do changes and try to fix things. I mean, should anybody be complaining that they're patching a 20-year-old plus game? It just needs to make sense on paper. I don't know. Yeah, the Panda movement speed's a bit questionable too. Because once he gets boots, he's going to be... I guess the idea is he's going to get boots, he's going to have speed, he's going to run in and out. Breath of Fire, boom, 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 so he doesn't die so fast. Maybe that's the mentality behind it. Narbu? Well, I don't know, because we need to see in the meta how Panda's going to do... Let's say, for example, you're Night Elf and you're playing against Undead who's going Gargs. Is your Panda going to be able to reach all those Gargs when they're like swarming you? Because you have to get into gargoyle form, you have to dodge you have to, you know. I don't think so. So it's really strange. All changes, game servers, custom game, lobby advertisements now, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically these are the new changes. Everything else was covered last time. That's the only thing new that they've added. So if you want to look at it in terms of like balance stuff, this is just the MMR stuff. So this is a big deal, I think. Piercing damage against heavy armor decreased from 100 to 90%. And then our friend posted something here. Let me get these changes that you added. Notes. Let's talk about this. So the effects of 90% damage against heavy armor. Static defense is now weaker against melee units. Watchtower, Nerubian burrows. Unfortified burrows are now stronger against range units. Fortified burrows are still better. Range creeps now do less damage against melee units. Range units now creep slower on average. Overall ranged unit nerf, including fiends, headhunter, berserker, riflemen, archers, dryads, etc. Overall melee unit buff to ghouls, footmen, grunts, heavy huntresses, bombs, bears, torrents, knights, etc. Nerf against ranged summons such as water elementals and quill beast. Buff for melee summons such as wolves, beetles, and also water elementals. Overall buff for Pitlord, Necro Wagon as wyverns or wind riders will now kill meat wagons slower, and Pit Lord will slaughter most ground units anyways. I think you had to throw in the Pit Lord for fun. But I don't know how the Game Pass is going to work. But I don't think they can play on console. You're making fun of my pronunciation. I'm Canadian, eh? So that's the PTR. Where do we go from here? I think they're just offhand about the MMR gains and losses being doubled on BattleNet. Doesn't make a difference. It seems rather weird. And piercing damage against heavy armor decreased from 100 to 90%. I think that's a big deal. And I think the nerf to Huntress Glaives is good. I think the animate dead inherit the upgrades is good. I think the whole panda changes. I think the whole panda changes are very strange. So, you know, let me know your thoughts, because after we do this, guys, I clip this, even maybe it's a 10-minute conversation, and I want you to drop your comments on the YouTube video and see what you think. That's the whole point, right? So, PTR, boom, done. NASF action. I honestly, Glaive, I have no idea what's the reasoning. Oh, let me show you guys something. I don't know if you guys pay attention so much to to the Discord posts when I see people posting stuff. This is Stoka. This is on X. Get Sick and Game Master to reply. Yeah, hold on a second. What's that, group G? Yeah. So Stoke put out ELO rankings for June 29th. This was yesterday. So you obviously have your top MMR here, right? Sorry, your top ELO from last season, right? I'm just showing you guys because it's cool. So here we go. This is like the ELO difference rank. These are the guys who made the most gain. Ox playing Orc, he's got a 574 ELO difference rank and 133 difference rank. So like he really like jumped up. He also qualified for the Dolphin qualifier through a Dolphin qualifier for the next event. And also Rainer, 148 ELO difference with a 22 difference rank. We got Lotto. I don't know who this guy is. Demon. Soft Ice Cream's also there. Snow Cram. Shades. Sort of Chaotic. Rivendell. Phil Like a Mill is there. Okram is there. What's another issue? Madoka is there. Stickla is there. So a lot of NASF players are there, which is really cool. That means you guys have done well recently in your tournaments. So good for you, type of thing. And this is the players that are in the minus. So Danger, Lovely Snow, Game Master, Insane, Gradient, Ina, Legic, Tristan, Pawn. You know, so the league games also affect this. So NASF also contributes to this stuff. Just so you guys are aware. All the NA Cups contribute to this stuff. So, for the people that are concerned about winning cups and getting ELO, you're not just playing for money, you're playing for ELO. Which is, I guess, part of the reason why Kadark is obsessed about changing accounts 1,000 times, but that's another story. So, just wanted to show you guys that. I don't want money, I want MMR. Well, some people want their ELO for the big cups, for the big events, so they can, you know, play in other qualifiers and stuff. So, this is Group 1 NASF. We were still missing some games, but it's fine. No, you don't get ELO for practicing with friends. Group B, we got Oxen first, currently 3-1 with 7 points. Mr. Winner is 6 points. Who's 1-4? He's literally got points in every single matchup. Drot Tavarine is 1-1. Danger's been looking for games. Rivendell's been looking for games. Rena Cruz is 1-1. Reaver just played. Say So was sick. He just came back. And ETSP said he's playing this week. So, you know, like last week, if none of these guys get their games in, 1 and 2, whatever the case may be, I'll just remove people. Group C, which is one of the fastest groups to get most of their games done, with Priest in first place with 4-1. Sting is 4-2. Ina, and I give it to Ina. He's been the MVP of the league. This guy came in, asked to play, and then was just like super active. He's been super active, wanting to play. He's been practicing, and so good for him. Throw 3-3. Shades is 3-1. Lovely Snow 2-2. Stickla just came back. He's 2-0. Zizo Gaming is 2-4. Likely not making it, but good for him for participating. And Demon was removed from the league after playing 2 matches, and as a result, everybody got the wins, even if they lost to him already. Group D. You know, a little bit of controversy here with Group D. We have Ogram in first place, sitting at 4-0. I'll tell you guys, since you're here, I haven't spoken to Okram yet. I haven't seen him. Part of the league rules, and I've talked to the admin people, and everybody weighed their opinions, and I'm kind of like at a point now where I'm very frustrated because it seems like we're banning people left, right, and center, and removing people left, right, and center. I've probably banned like 20 people in the last couple weeks, last month alone. I do think everybody needs to conduct themselves professionally to a degree, I will, try to conduct myself the best I can. I'm not saying don't swear, don't do things. I'm not the police here, right? I'm not the language police here that we have in Quebec. But if somebody's bothering you, or just being rude or whatever, and they come to your Twitch chat, we have a language police here. Just ban them or mute them, or it's your Twitch channel. Do what you want. Also, I think there's some kind of etiquette towards gaming and stuff. GG, not GG. Pausing, not pausing. There's also language barriers, communications, and stuff like that. I get it. Maybe some people are a little rough around the edges or annoying or stuff like that. Old KYO, I've gotten some first count information of like what transpired. People were there in the Twitch chat, although old KYO and him met on ladder, and then he went to his Twitch chat after, and then old Cram said some obscenities and some vulgar stuff, some really bad things to him, which is really bad. So much so that it looks like he got banned for TOS. So kill it with a Kleenex. I'm in the middle of like doing serious talk here. There's a moth on the door. Just take a paper towel, kill it. It's like I do nothing to. And your daughter keeps talking. She keeps waking up. Because she heard you. Not even a spider, it's a moth. So some vile stuff. And part of the league rules that I wrote in is that if you violate TOS, I can remove you from the league. The reason why I'm saying that is because I would imagine that people conduct themselves to a certain decorum, as I do, in things that I organize or associate with. So, we've pre-banned people for things they've done in the past. Muscle Mike, I'm sure he pops in here once in a while. Muscle Mike is pre-banned from all events and the Discord. I'm sure the people have gotten in the Discord with their Smurf accounts and stuff, or snipe me on ladder with different accounts because of things he's done in the past that have been for verbatim told to me and shown to me by people in the community. And he's pretty much blacklisted everywhere. And in this, I think the last 2-3 weeks, he's been banned 50 times from W3C. So much so they had to make a rule that anybody who plays with them is supposed to get banned. So I don't know if they're following up on that stuff. I don't know if Sheik got banned. I don't know like what they're doing. But I don't care about that. It's not my issue. But my issue is that if I've spoke to some other Discord and league admins, and somebody's just really bad for the community overall from day one, it's a pre-ban. Like I'm not even gonna go there unless, like I've said to him, you go talk to the people that you've done these things to, and you do a video, like you stream, do a video with a face cam, and do a public apology, and go talk to every single person for the last how many years you've been around and whatever, and do due diligence, and maybe we'll see. But that won't happen. So there's that. There's other people we've removed for for less things than Muscle Mike, but you know, yeah, do a political apology tour. I'm not joking. I go do it. Like that would be a character change and a half. You could fake it too. Just go do it. You know. You know, we go back to Smurfing for $10 video that we did that we were ranting and raving. It's on YouTube. And then people stream sniping, and you know that was part of the reason why Kadark got removed, because he was stream sniping and among other people. And there's, you know, Baron has the history on that, and he brought the receipts for that stuff, and he's not wrong, he's right. But that's being done to everybody. And then, you know, call a spade a spade. I know when I get stream sniped by people, like I know which people do it. I know which higher MMRs play lower MMRs. I know who has Smurf accounts. I know which people my MMR do it. What am I gonna do? W3C doesn't care. So there's a bit of like, you know, all they just keep doing is banning people and muting people. And like, you guys read the toxic 4v4 and the community drama stuff and the stupidity. Like, it's never ending. It's so stupid. Like, the more I talk to people recently about everything with this Warcraft 3 community, the more I'm like, there's such distaste in my mouth from people. There's my sister. Everybody say hi. So I'm waiting. All this to say is I'm waiting to hear back or see what's going on, and then I'll make a decision. Hey, I'm Marv. But W3C has a good ladder system, which BattleNet would love to probably do, but listen, is what it is. All this to say that I am absolutely fed up of dealing with people and their stupidity. I'm absolutely fed up with people thinking it's okay that you can go post racist stuff. I'm so sick of people. I'm sick of like monitoring people's chat or Twitch channels, or just like stuff comes by my desk, I say all the time, and I'm like, hey, I have to reach out to people like, I heard this about you. Is this right? Is this accurate? Like, I don't want to be having these conversations. I don't have the time and energy for it. But if it keeps happening, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to scale back all the events. Because it's not worth my time and energy. I keep saying come September, I will reevaluate what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So even for the top players, we put on events, we did Golden Mayo Cup, we did all these things, and some of them joined and some of them stuck around and some of them have not, and they've left. And I would say I'm a community guy first before anything else. And if people come to the Discord and leave the Discord and participate for money and leave and don't want to be part of the community, we won't do anything for those people anymore. Like, it'll be done. It'll be done. So if all the 2,200, 2,300 players don't come to the Discord and hang out or help out players or just come for money and leave after they won $150 or whatever the case may be, which comes from donations and the stream, by the way. So like, I haven't pocketed anything. I haven't spent anything on myself. Probably invested more of my money than anything else at the beginning too. We won't be doing anything for those players. And this also means for the league. This also means for the league. Like, I'm not going to be doing it anymore. I'm sorry. I've asked for help from many people for a long time. I keep reaching out to people to be disappointed. I keep reaching out to this person for streaming purposes, for this person for streaming purposes. And, you know, I have a little bit of a plan going forward in the new year. And if I've tried to reach out to you and ask you to come on board to do things and to speak with me, to do it properly, to give you pointers, to have a phone conversation, to do whatever, and you have not taken me up on that, and you cannot make time for me, or you've asked me to come participate in the Discord in the league, and you show no effort, no nothing, and all you do is pretend and ask people questions about how to do stuff because you're looking for information, which there's many of you that have done that. And there's many of you that have done that to me have asked me, how do you make thumbnails? How do you do this? How do you do that? Mr. Mike, can you give me a shout out on my YouTube channel before I become partner? And then I forget about you when I become partner. When people do that, that kind of shit, I'm telling you guys, I'm not dealing with it anymore. And that person knows who exactly it is. And it's not just that one person, but that one person particularly knows who it is. Okay? There's other people that have asked to do podcasting stuff with me, and I tried to sample with the call to arms stuff. I personally just don't have the space to do podcasting anymore until I do. Okay, I really like to do the Mr. Mike show again. When I used to have the Mr. Mike show monetized and stuff like that, it was not Warcraft related. I may do that again in the future. But you know, there's people who've messaged to ask about, let's do podcasting, let's do this, let's do something, and then there's no, like, it's not a two-way street. It's never a two-way street, and I'm tired of that. You know, I'm really tired of that stuff. So I'm putting all this into a package of like the I'm not disgruntled, I'm disappointed. And I'm sick of the toxic people and the racist people and the constant trolls. And I'm sick of all the people that want me to move their couch. So it's not going to happen. We're going to change things up. And you know, like I tell people before, if you like, I do this because, you know, I got brought in during a good time. I got in when I was not well, and everybody treated me nice. And then some people didn't treat me nice. So much so that I've even had to apologize to a couple people for things I've said in the past, you know, by accident or randomly or out of emotional, like just having a bad day. And I take full ownership of that stuff. And then to go be harassed in Discords and other Twitch channels by these people I had to block. That's not okay. You know, so much so that people have removed themselves. Like, the people I used to regularly speak to all the time don't speak to me anymore in this Warcraft community. I've reached out to people, I've sent them messages, and they don't respond. So, I know where I stand. That's fine. Right? We will see what the new year, September, and it's the New Year's for school year is for me, but we'll see what September to next summer holds as soon as we're done NA Cup 17 and the remaining summer summer stuff. My wife keeps asking me every day, "What's it bothering you?" And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. A lot of this stuff is bothering me. You know, there's also people that like drop comments or like just send stupid messages or like, when are you doing this? When are you doing this? So I'm like, I'm on a budget. Oh, you have an ad playing on your stream. There's 3-minute ads for the channel. I'm going to tell you. Don't like it? Sub and contribute to the cups. Sorry. I've also been not well for a long time. Really not well. It's been difficult. I've thrown myself into this so I could be distracted, not deal with people's stupidity. You know. Anyways, so having said all that, I'm just tired of a lot of stuff. So I'm just letting you guys know how I feel. So yeah, and also other thing is, if you signed up for something, fucking do it. I have to remove people because they signed up, disappear, and then go play on ladder. We even had somebody sign up Well, where's Williams? Just ban him.
Pack 6 star 6 Fran 6 just followed.
Thanks, William. I'm so sick of that guy making 1,000 accounts. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like I've said stupid in real life topics I've been refraining from lately. But I'm not, Snack Hazard, I'm not talking about like people talking about like in real life stuff. Like I don't want politics to be part of what we're doing. And I tell people just shut up with your politics. I don't care if you voted Trump. I don't care if you voted Biden. I don't care if you voted for, I don't know, the dog across the street. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know. I just want to know that you're a nice guy. We can have a conversation with you. We can play Warcraft, or play other games. Okay, that's all I want to know. But if you come in here and start telling me that we got to deport everybody because you think it's a good thing, I'm gonna tell you I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know. Okay, so there's that kind of stuff. But in real life, I'll have serious conversations about my government that's been screwing us over left, right, and center, and throwing our economy in Canada in the dumps. That so much so we're just being taxed to no end. I'll talk about that stuff, but I don't want to talk about it here. I want to talk about it in Discord. Yeah, I'll throw some jabs at it, but because it's not necessary. This is not the forum for it, right? There's places for that. Go vote. Go vote in your local area if you got to deal with that stuff. You know what I mean? Go tell your counselors. They're getting rid of weekly garbage pickups here. It's gonna be bi-weekly here. Who voted for that? So people are disgruntled, like in our area. Not gonna go to your Warcraft community and tell them about that. You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. No, I just mean like the people that make it their mission to be political, like putting up a Nazi sign or a picture, in a Discord. Like, don't do that stuff. Like, that's terrible. It's terrible. Here where we are. So, like just like, there's a couple of people that come in every so often to Twitch chat and they'll ask something like that. Like, what do you think about this? Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about this stuff in real life because people are usually set in their opinions and stuff. And it has nothing to do with this. It's why I've stopped watching hockey. Right? I want to watch hockey for hockey, but they bring all kinds of political stuff to hockey games, to discussion boards, to the games in the arenas. I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not watching it anymore. The same idea. Anyways, I'm going on a rant, but go Sharks. I love the Sharks and the Canadians, but there you go. So yeah, there's people that signed up and I've had to remove. And if we do, I don't think we'll do season 3 of the league like this. I think we're going to do it differently. We did kind of like the Fountain Manor format. I don't think this works very well. We're going to do a different format because there's less players and we keep having to ban people or eliminate people or waiver people. So if anybody's been removed from dropping out or forfeiting or whatever the case may be, thanks, buddy.
Ryzones just subscribed for 3 months.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. If anybody's been removed in the past, season 1 or season 2 now, there's a waiver wire list
Get to the chopper!
where you're not. I won't let you play at all, even in the next season. Yeah, I have like a running waiver wire of notes on the Google Doc of players quit because didn't like the scheduling, quit because they want to play North Chikar, quit because they just left, quit because they went MIA. We had even had one guy sign up for the league, disappear, showed up this week, had no idea he signed up. I had another guy message me, tell me he didn't know he signed up for the league and he thought it was a weekend league. Listen, listen, morons. If you go into community drama channel, Modern Scorer from the 4v4 clan posting images of Mayo Cup saying I'm Muscle Mike and spreading like then I had to comment and say, what are you a moron? You know I'm not Muscle Mike. You've even been in the Discord. Your daughter's moaning. I hear her. Anyways, whatever. So this group is a bit of a whatever right now. This is Group E. We got Random Bad Gamer 3-1, Kissin 3-1, BFR. Which also, I will say this with all due respect. Yeah, that's you. If you have a known history of being an asshole on ladder, and I get screenshots of it, I will ban you. I will remove you because I don't want to hear about it, and it shouldn't be happening. Just so you guys know. We got Pilato that just played. He's 2-1. Poseidon 2-0. Legic is 2-1. Jay Rodriguez is 1-2. This is a really tight group, by the way. No, I'm not throwing shade at people dropping names. I'm just saying, I'm talking about the bad stuff, right? The bad stuff. Parallax is 1-1. LaRusso signed up for the league, was laddering, and then just completely disappeared. You know what? You're never going to be allowed back. Who was it? Yeah. Phalo 6-0. Grinchy is 4-2. This is a much tougher group this season. Group F. Davey is back, is 3-2. Madoka is 2-3. Indominus is 2-2. PSJ is 1-3 with 3 points. Yeah, I thought gaming was supposed to be fun too. Tree Fitty had to remove him. Didn't know he signed up for the league. You know. So this group's got some issues in terms of scheduling. Soft Ice Cream, 2-1. Ty Hoff trying to get his games in. He's been super active, 1-2. Wizards been 1-0. Cage just played 1-0. Fourth Age just came back from vacation, so he should be up and running. Burrow Rush, I don't know what the story is. Burrow Rush, if you're here, Burrow Rush is one of the league officials. He should be getting his games in. And Game Master, which is Mike Sheft, is 0-2. And we'll get down to Group H. We got Neo of Ida, which is who is 4-0 in chat. Who's Pit Lord Master. So you guys want to talk about Pit Lord. He did reach 1,500 with Pit Lord recently, so that's really good of him. Sir Chaotix 3-1. Hungry T is 3-0. Taro is 2-1. Pawn is 2-2. And I had to remove Isol and Antharis BR, which is Brazil, because they just disappeared. And I don't give a shit anymore. So you're gone. I'm not wasting time. Group I, Omed Rozo is 3-0. Duda is 2-1. Faint is 1-1. King Abel is 1-1. Bam Bam is 1-0. 0-1. Zetas 0-2. And Payne was on a bit of a vacation, so he's supposed to be getting his games in at some point. So we'll keep our eyes for Payne. Payne's good. Once he gets his games going, he's going to do all of them at the same time. So not too worried about that. And Group J, which is, if you guys saw Youngster had a banger of a match on NA Cup 16. He beat Igyo. It was basically the battle of 1700 versus 1000 MMR. Really good strategy. He went Farsi or Naga, Headhunter, 3 peon push, and towered and won. He is 4-2 in this division. And if you want to see that match, it's on YouTube right now. It's worthwhile, especially for you, the lower MMR players. Like, I want to replicate what he did. That was really cool. Snowcram is 4-1. BP Snowcram almost ended up at the top group, so ended up like this. BP Woody's 3-1. Phil Like Mill is 2-2. Medved is 2-0. Radis is 2-1. Solstice 2-3. Rex is 1-2. And Wish I had to remove because just kind of disappeared and it reappeared. Sitio Goo is 5-0. Just remember, guys, currently it is NA servers, so there's rules for disconnects and stuff like that. Silent Yoda's 4-1. LawGB is 4-1. Beefy Blaine's 4-2. Hayu is 2-4, but with 5 points, which is really important, right? Like, trying to get a point in every series is really important. Rainer is 2-1. Hyperreal is 2-2. Forest Spirit's 1-5, and Black Prism had to be removed due to health issues. So we wish him the best. Yeah, Sitio's got crazy tower rushes. You got to know they're coming. You got to know they're coming. I'm checking Group B. Ox is trying to get some games in, guys. It'd be nice if people were available. So, when are we doing... Hold on, I'm going to turn this fan on. When are we doing your match? Would you like to play your match now? I'm trying to get my sandal on. Also, we are going to have an NASF 2v2 challenge. We're going to have an NASF clan 2v2 challenge. Like a cup, like an event. So only for clan members. Yeah, it's a 2v2 clan member event. And only clan members can partake. And during the year, I'm also going to put forward some FFA events, competitions, especially since the new FFA maps exist, and I think that would be good for timing, for time purposes, to get a game in a certain time frame. Where I submit match to review. You can just drop in a replay somewhere and tag me. Yeah, 1 yes time. Clan members plus highest rank NA Cup player for the 2v2 Sheepy. Well, the membership for clan is open. Penguin can have to reapply, and we have to go through a series of questions. I saw the FFA was getting an update on W3C recently. It's completely different. Yeah, they're using different maps, and they're using like shrinking maps, so you can't just kind of like tower and sit. But I think some people have made some comments about that, like you get more turtling because you're gonna protect the one building. But if a game can last 30 minutes rather than 2 hours, that's pretty good. The problem with FFA for competitions is that 4-player FFA is not good. Yeah, a Lava to FFA would be really good. 6-player and 8-player FFA is much better. those they take longer. But if you had a shrinking map for an 8-player FFA or a 6-player FFA, that would be really, really awesome. Which is what I envision FFA to be. So we're just waiting for the game. Yeah, PUBG FFA basically, but it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. It's like survival zombies. You know what would be really cool? I know most of you haven't tried it. There's this RTS game that's on early release, and there's a demo-ish on Steam called The Scouring. I played it a bunch. You can see some sample stuff on the YouTube. They have like in their solo games, the neutral creeps or wolves and stuff like that, but the undead come out at night. Imagine if you had an FFA game where like undead creep units came out at night and attacked your base in Warcraft 3. I think that would be pretty cool, like as a like custom map, like ATR. I rarely play W3C anymore. Last time I did was Turin hosting an FFA with his viewers at the end of the stream. Oh yeah, I saw that. I watched that. Yeah. Game name H1. Oh. SC2 has FFA zombie bounty. Zombie spawn in the middle and killing them gives money. Yeah, so it's that kind of idea. Go download the Scouring and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did watch it. I did watch the FFA. I did watch that. That's pretty cool. We used to do a lot of FFAs here on Friday nights. It was like the only thing anybody ever wanted to play. But I'm thinking about running an FFA league during the year. I think that's what I want to do. I was about to join to see my youngest W3 prodigy in action. So quit and quit and rejoin. I just got to change the image. Yeah, man. So, hey guys, you can donate to W3C Champions. It's a volunteer project without any profit. We need you to help running the servers. I would say the same. We also need your help keeping the stream going. Back to Warcraft streams, top tier tournaments and community coverage. This is all new, right? Cage, you think any of those guys are going to answer you tonight so you can get your games in? Maturino, season finales for the tournament. That's cool that they're able to do that, to be honest. Are they still doing videos? Oh, God. I'm waiting for him to do this. I'll do it. I'll do it. Be here all day. Gamba is up. I wasn't reading. I wasn't reading. Then Control Alt Delete and close with Task Manager and then reopen it. Who wins game one? Spend your points, guys. Your Mayo points. Supposed to cool down over the next 4 days. There you go. Did you say Control Alt Delete? Control Alt Delete pulls up your Task Manager. And then you can go to your Task Manager and see what's not responding. And Control Alt Escape. Oh, if I go like this, my Task Manager pops up. My pleasure. Yeah, don't be shy with your points, guys. Spend your Mayo points. I remember when StarCraft was out and everybody was like, press Alt F4, it'll help you with the lag or whatever the case, and then people would like disconnect from the game because they didn't know any better. You have 124,000 Mayo points. That's crazy. Are you trying to accumulate 500,000 points? Let me message. I'll tag everybody in the league. Best way to make points is the Gamba. Gamba is life. North Chakar used to be the Gamba king here. I think he's retired. After Mike's story just now, I was scared to try, but works on my PC too. What? I mean, what? The Control Alt Delete? Yeah, but you're on YouTube. YouTube doesn't. The Twitch and YouTube, like the system doesn't share, right? I hear North Chakar and I see Crypt Lord in my dreams. We're just waiting for vetoes, guys. By the way. And for those of you that are coming in, popping in, if you haven't followed me on YouTube, much appreciated. And if you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. Control Shift Escape. I never even do that. Control Alt Delete. Last chance for the Gamba. 13,000 plus points. That's nice. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in joining the Discord, that's one thing. If anybody's interested in joining Clan NASF, let me know. If you're interested in joining the Discord to help as in terms of admin stuff or league stuff during the year, or you want to run cups and events, or you want to be a caster, let me know, because I'm looking for people long term for help for stuff. And I do want to, I do want to cast and run less events and get other people to do them, if that makes sense. Like you guys had me on Fridays, stuff like that. But I'm looking for somebody, like we used to have Box run his own cup through our Discord. We said Doom do it. I'm looking for somebody to run their own events through the Discord where we can possibly help you out, but I wouldn't have to run it. So it's things like that. You know, somebody has a good proposition or business proposal for something that would help the community, then let me know. You know, write a proposal, like a real one. Hammerfall, is it? Or AL? We shall see. Yeah, I'll let everybody know when the time comes. You know, one of the biggest things. Well, I marry you. One of the biggest things we're looking, Krata, is we're trying to get people in the Discord. And the other thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for streamers that would represent the Discord and help them grow their streams at the same time. It was your best proposal? Yeah. Does that make sense, Krata? Like we also have people in recruiter roles for the Discord to try to bring people in, new players and whoever, as long as they're good community guys, you know. So you know, I take Phil for example. Phil is a guy that always advertises the Discord and trying to get people in here, and like super active, streams a lot. Really good community guy, you know. And the more people we get in here, the more you can pull from those people for events. I don't know. Direct Strike isn't even a thing anymore. The Niners flag. Anybody see any of the hockey trades today? Mitch Marner went to Vegas. All right, here we go. Got some NASF action for you. I'll tell you about it after Moonstruck. Alright guys, some Group K action. In the top left we have the yellow Night Elf player. It is Hayu. And in the bottom right we have the blue Orc player. It is Mr. Bandalez Hyperreal. So I had the pleasure of hanging out in voice chat last night with Hyperreal. And we practiced on Hammerfall. And he was Orc. And one of the things he had problems with, and I think I was playing Night Elf, was that he built his altar over here and his burrows, and he couldn't get back into his base to hide his headhunters. So I was trying to explain to him, again, leave an opening to your base, and so like you want to be able to run your units back in if possible, right? So looks like he's doing that. And we're getting Demon Hunter from Hayu with some AOW creeping here. And we're getting Blade Master. You saw Hayu yesterday winning versus a 1300 guy. Listen, there's people that have made a lot of MMR progress in the last month. Neo of Ida is one of them. And that's good. That's really good. If you want to get better at the game, there's a couple of things that really make a difference. You only recruit good talents. That's true. Well, Krata, if you want a recruiter role for the Discord and help out with that, I'll be more than happy to give you that.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do need good community reps.
Town is under siege.
Going after the wisp. Some AOW creeping by Hayu, and interesting to see where we're going in terms of timing attacks. We're probably going to get headhunters out of Hyperreal, but maybe not. Yeah, no problem. Let's mirror image. Mirror image headhunters. So, I know there's things that people don't remember, but if you want to change the aggro, you can attack your own mirror image or unit. And so mana burn, so Hayu knows which one's the fake one. And one peon doing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th. He has enough to attack. He started late. AOW is still creeping here. This is pretty good for this MMR. Oh no, he denied himself. Oh no. That's unfortunate. We can recruit you to help you with the mental aspect of the game. Oh no. Denied. Hayu denied himself 2 creeps and could have had level 2. That's unfortunate. Takes practice, right? Yeah, we can help you with the mental aspect. There's a lot of people that really struggle with losing, or they're afraid to lose. Like, don't be afraid to lose. It's the only way you're gonna get better. That's in life. That's it. That's a general. So it gets to level 2 now. Unfortunately, denied himself some levels, some experience. Hunter's Hall Tech Wells, and Hyperreal's running around with no salves and no clarity. So the problem with that is that then you got to go back home and you got to get your items. It's a bit of an issue. And he's kind of figuring out what he wants to do here. There's the item. Being bad is the first step to being good. Yeah. We always tell people. Tyler 1 said it, but he's true. It's right. You need at least 500 games in a race. Oh, yeah, thanks for following.
Vatrushko88 just followed.
Thanks for the follow. You need at least 500 games in one race. 1-0 upgrades on the headhunters, which is good. And he's got a replenishment potion, so this is really good for Hyperreal now. He's gonna pop both of them. He can salve himself at the same time. Gonna keep on creeping. He's getting a grunt. And instead of getting the grunt, you probably should be getting a bestiary or a totem and a secondary hero, and Hayu's getting a panda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Firelord's really good against the blade for the soul burn. Really good. Cloak of Shadows? Why is he running his blade away? Okay, he ran to get a clarity. He didn't need to do that, but he did do it. Did need to do it right away. Tome, don't forget the tome. Forgot the tome. And gets the tome. So 3-1 panda, and sorry, 3-1 DH panda. And behind us, we're getting double lores going tier 3. No expo. And Hyperreal is getting a Shadow Hunter with a Spirit Lodge. And he could go, and honestly, I think teching tier 3 really fast for Bloodlust and Berserkers would be good. Even Witch Doctors. Looks like he's getting... I don't know what he's getting. He's not doing anything. Just hanging out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, Hayu's not wasting any time. He's creeping. Ring of Regen's a nice item. Fix it up. What's on the ground? Ring of Regen. Well, that's a pretty decent item. You can run it back and forth. And he has yet to skill anything. He probably should be skilling Hex first. Unless, of course, you're really afraid of the panda. And there is a war mill in the back. And I always said, even at this MMR, just get reinforced defenses. Like, you're probably going to have the money anyways because they're not macroing 100%. Just get it so you don't lose your burrows easily. Even against Night Elf. There we go. Is this the first fight? He still hasn't skilled anything on the Shadow Hunter. I don't think he realizes it. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire is going to immediately lose a Headhunter here. And he's not pulling back the injured Headhunters. You need to spread them out after, once you get into this Conclave. Otherwise you're going to keep losing units. And he's... Okay, there's Hex. Can Hex the DH if he wants, or Hex the Panda. Just A-click. You want to kill some archers? You can Hex an archer and probably get an extra couple kills here. 74 crit. Nice purge on the panda by Hyperreal. Okay. At this point, he didn't check if there's an expo. Probably should have scouted that. He should creep this while he's here. And is getting a Tauren Totem. So might be getting some a couple Tauren mixed in. So here's an interesting thing. Hyperreal left the middle of the map where the lab is to go over to do his lab, but you want to take the creeps on the side of your opponent. Like, he should have done this. He was already there. And he didn't scout with the mirror image. He didn't know if there was an expo or not. Scroll the Beast could be a really decent item. There's not that many Dryads, so we can keep that. They're going to need Berserkers, which he's going to be able to get soon. Getting adept training for shamans. It's got a Tauren Totem. And probably should be expanding already. There he is. That's exactly what he's doing. But at this point, with the money he has, you could have bought a pocket and just dropped it immediately. So he's getting Berserker upgrades, and he's getting Tauren, and I don't think he realizes that he needs Master Shamans. Master Shamans in this situation, despite Dryads, would be really good. Really, really good. We go into the red camp. We got level 2 Shadow Hunter, and you definitely want your level 3 Shadow Hunter fast. Because without it, not going to get that heal or that hex that you need. Healing Words is a great item. Just put that on your Shadow Hunter. And since he has here, you always want to make sure you have a scroll, a heal scroll, to combat the panda. So he didn't expand, and luckily he didn't. 01 Dryads, 01 Bears. And he didn't research, still didn't research Master Dog. He's gonna lose a Shadow Hunter. Oh no! That's unfortunate. He just ran right into it. Easy fix there. He has heals wards. He can drop one down. He's not. That one Tauren's gonna fall really quick. 1-1 Headhunters. Sorry, Berserkers. Blade. Oh, and he just didn't use the invul on his blade, and so this is definitely a fight Hyperreal could have won. I don't know. That's a fight Hyperreal could have won. He just mismanaged his heroes. So he's getting Bloodlust, and let's see where he goes from here. Doesn't have an expo. No expo on the side of Hayu. So, I mean, we got bears, we got dryads. Panda is a bit stuck at the moment. And IU is over 50 with no expo, which is not ideal. He must stay under 50. Buys back the blade. And he's going to resummon the Shadow Hunter, the altar. But you know what? I don't think it's a bad idea because IU's coming. And there's one Tauren. Bloodlust is finished. Definitely needs an orb here. If you can buy an orb, buy an orb. He buys a mana potion and he pops it. So that's not worth it at all. Buy clarity on your blade. Use it. Mana potions you save for the Shadow Hunter for level 3 would heal. And Hyperreal still hasn't skilled a second point for a Shadow Hunter, so he doesn't even realize. Well, I think a lot of elves generally just get all the upgrades anyways. Like you'll see like 1, 2, 2, 2. There you go. He's got 2 Tauren. This is definitely a fight Hyperreal can win despite being lower supply, and he's running in and chasing units and not attacking. He's gonna lose his entire army. He's gotta be careful. And a heal scroll would be perfect. He's not putting down the heal words. He could have put one in the back here. He's putting it now. A bit late, loses the Shadow Hunter on the Miss Micro. And put himself in a vulnerable position where he actually could have won the fight. And Hayu's mopping up pretty good here. Doing a pretty good job, I gotta say. Bear, Dryad, DH, Panda. Good combination. Capitalized. And game 1's gonna go to Hayu. Yeah, if you're in this situation, always gonna Orbital Lightning. Because otherwise, why'd you go tier 3? Just for the Bloodlust for 2 seconds? What's that? Valentina? Oh. Oh. Hayu too. Yeah, you can get Torrens on tier 2. Sorry. No, Torrens on tier 3. He was tier 3. Myself. Yeah, that's why I went tier 3. But if you're going to go tier 3 and you're going to make use of Bloodlust, you might as well make use of Orb. Orb is a big difference. But Hyperreal's biggest problem there was letting his heroes die and positioning. Why am I getting tagged? The news. Oh, season ladder champions. 1v1 Starbuck, Jens, Mayhem. And a bunch of other stuff. Random stuff. Cool. I feel like certain wards versus the Dryads. He didn't have enough Dryads to make it worthwhile. He needed heal and Hex. He just needed to save his heroes from dying. And like in that last fight too, he ran into the bears and he got surrounded. Whereas he could just stayed up, micro, dropped a heal ward in the back, used the mirror image as the tank, used the Shadow Hunter to heal and Hex. It would have been fine. My opinion. In my opinions, Mr. Williams. I'll be back in a second, guys. All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, could have won that fight. Don't forget to Gamba. I don't think anybody realizes Hyperreal's MMR is 666. He's not winning. Sold his soul for a game. All right. This is Hyperreal. Bandalez is Hyperreal. All right, guys. Game 2. Group K action, NASF Season 2. His MMR is 666. Yeah, it is. In the bottom left, we have the yellow native player. It's Hayu. With some advanced AOW creeping on Autumn Leaves. This is very strange for this type of MMR, which means there's been improvements. Very nice to see. And in the top right, we have the blue orc. It's Mr. Bandalez Hyperreal. Yeah, he's got 666 MMR. I like this a bit better. I think his war mill can actually even be there. Can even be closer there. And his altar should be closer this way. So you're going to have that one gap. The MMRs are different. All the players are better at the different MMRs. Like I was just having this discussion recently. Like when I was 1100 and 1200, like there's things we didn't do that players are doing now at 600 and 700. So yeah, Hayu's made a bunch of improvements. Very good to see. And it's Demon Hunter, and it's Farseer. I wonder if Hyperreal's gonna do the youngster move and go Farseer, Headhunter, Naga, 3 Peon Tower Push. We'll see. Prada is the Warcraft 3 agent. You're like a NHL agent. Oh yeah. All the MMR ranges are all better. Just think how good everybody is at the top. Run the wolves away. Nice job. Can recast them. Recast them.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, I got mana burn. You didn't recast them. Did put a lot of damage down on the DH. He's teching. Or HH coming out. He is not level 2. Doesn't this give you level 2? Mana burn on the Farseer. Gotta run his Farseer away. Oh, can he kill the DH? So close. So close. Get the archer now. Hayu had to run the DH away. Look, the creeps are really chasing all the way. Alright, shots going down. Needs that extra burrow here. 2 wells. Archer at home. Nice wisp placement. Hyperreal's gonna finish this and go level 2. Gets level 2. And so, you don't want to leave too far from your shop right now. I just do this. Get your level. Get your item. Wait for your tier 2 to finish. This is a very bad placement for your burrow. Don't do this. This is a pretty interesting wall off. And you level 2 on the DH. Some good items. I've always said that low MMR players are trying to replicate top MMR players, and that's why I am of the mindset that you need to be coached in a pyramid scheme, because a 600 player can learn from a 1200 player, a 900 player can learn from a 1500 player, and a 1500 player can learn from an 1800 player. And you need to learn what to do at all those different MMRs to get better. You can't just replicate what the pros are doing at 2200, 2500, and make it so. And like Glaive had mentioned a long time ago, or recently actually, was it last week, this week? Decision making is very important. Like that above all else, you can have average APM or below average APM and have really good decision making and timings. Are we picking up a Naga? Oh, it's Firelord. Well, if he saw him here, he could have attacked him. And we're going straight tier 3 with Firelord, which is not the play, as Firelord drops off. Gonna go for the lab at a big camp here. Scourge Bone Chimes, not helpful. Gonna have to sell that. Yeah, wasn't paying attention. Heal Wards. That's a really good item. Did buy a Priest. And the Priest has Abolish, so it's even good against the Wolves. Level 3-1 versus 3-2. DH is back home. And is making a push to see what he can do. And Banditlas, Mr. Hyperreal is just kind of sitting with 1-0 upgrades. And not really sure what to do with himself. So this is where we're talking about decision making is a big deal, right? And he needs another burrow. He's gonna get the AOW here. And Hayu's going to do his orange camp. So that's a good pick off, except that there's already 2 lures. Is he going to go push? He could sell the Vamp Aura, pick up some items. And don't waste the timer on your lava spawn. Because then you lose the chance for them to split. Two totems. I'm getting 2 totems and Berserker form from Hyperreal. Triad's coming out for Hayu. Sees that this is done. Double totem. Maybe we're getting Foreign with Res. Well, I'm going to try to pick off these wells here. Good time, actually. See if we can get the shop. There's detonation. There's the TP. Right on top. Level 2 Fire Lord. Gets the Dryad immediately. That's a nice pick off. 2 Berserkers not fighting. He's got to cancel this. He's not doing it. There he does. He does it with everybody. You don't have to do it with everybody. You can just pick one unit to attack it. Breath of Fire. Running out of mana. And yeah, the DH is going to be able to solo your entire army at this point with Immolation. Definitely, I was going to say sell that Scourge Bone Chimes, but if he's going Tauren, it's useful. He's not really doing anything with them yet, but he's running all the way home. Yeah, that's what happens when you're this type of MMR level. You can't macro properly during fights. So that's a skill, right? That's a skill to work on. Well, 3-2 versus 3-2 though. Yeah, the Firelord might come in handy here. Usually the Firelord's got like drops off. Are we getting any Tauren? We're not, because we're supply blocked. And it's keeping that. Got a Invul. He's got to remember to use them this time. 1-1 upgrades on the Berserkers, and he's not creeping. He's wasting time. Ayu keeps creeping. Well, you can pull back your DH if you want to let your panda soak up a little bit of experience. And burrows are done. And we're not getting anything from the Tauren side of things. You ever make food too spicy and then you feel horrible? Butt crumbs? I put cayenne pepper up my nose once. What does that tell you? You and I were having a whole conversation in Back to Warcraft. You remember our conversation about all these things? And then we were largely ignored. Or I was largely ignored. And he's running with the illusion to scout to see what's going on. Might buy some items here. And he's pushing again, so this doesn't necessarily help you if Hayu TPs, because you'll lose the fight, unless you're bringing towers to the fight. Doesn't get the well. Soul burn on the panda. Heal ward in the front. Oh, this is a... Oh, he kills the panda. So this funnel actually helped Hyperreal here. Just got a micros units, run the Fire Seer, the Fire Lord, and the Fire Seer. Doesn't use the invuls. He has 2 of them. He only uses it on the Fire Lord. Tauren are out now. You gotta watch out not to lose his Fire Lord. Loses the Fire Lord. And probably should buy them back. At least one of them. And Immolation was left on. So yeah. For Night Elf, what you could do here is you could turn off Immolation. You can rejuve with your bear. And then use the wells to get your bears up to speed for more mana. I think it's because a high level in any game really wins and losses decided to a thin margin. So people get in their heads that these clutch players are what wins game. These clutch plays are what win games. Yeah, I agree. But also, if you're used to watching only pro level games and high level games, and you're nowhere near that, you don't know what it's like to face different MMRs. You don't know what it's like to watch a 600 MMR player or a 1200 MMR player. That's what happens when the content in general is limited. Because people don't know there's other stuff out there, and they think, oh, it's 600 MMR, it's 1000 MMR, it's 1500 MMR. I'm not gonna learn nothing. It's not true. But the meta is decided by the top guys, right? So, Hayu going for the altar. He's attacking. He's not repairing. And there goes the altar. And unfortunately, this is going to be GG, but well played by both players. Good job. GG. Not too shabby, guys. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good series. What do you guys think about that? He's improved. He's improved quite a bit, Hyperreal, in the past month. So when you make the groups based... Like, we start making the groups in May. Like, end of May. Yeah. Don't mind the lower MMR games. What's funny to me is when a person with lower MMR complains about the other game's player. Well, that happens all the time, right? That's just people not understanding what's going on. I mean, you can ask questions, you'd be like, why did that player lose their MMR? But if I'm there to criticize, not as casting, but if I'm there like as 600 MMR to criticize, let's say what Happy's doing, doesn't help. Doesn't mean anything. But yeah, that's RTS in general. Everybody is a general manager. Everybody knows what to do. GG's. Well played, both of you. So, are there any other players from the league that want their games done? It's best to do when the games are done, when they're live-ish, you know? Hey, just don't lose and you'll win. Yeah, my opponent was like 100 MMR higher than me and I still won. Feels even better. Yeah. Exactly. Well, Rainer's here. So if you guys want to do, want to bang out that game, that's serious. Think about it. I know there were some other people that were interested. Is that any Fuchsia that's actually streaming, or somebody took her VODs from Warcraft and just streaming them 24/7? Because that seems like really not cool. Resting your arm today? Too much fun time alone, eh? How is their group standing at the moment? It's a good question. So after that, 2-0. Was that, did you put it in? I'll put it in for you, no problem. I'll do it right now. Where is it? Oh, wrong group. Sorry. You did it already? Or you did not? Oh, you did it. Nice. All right. So, Sitio Gu is sitting first place, 5-0, 9 points. Silent Yoda is 4-1. Logi B is 4-1. Beefy Blaine's 4-2, and now Hayu is 3-4, with one matchup left to play. Right? You had trouble finding the list where to play. Didn't they post it? If you don't have a lot of time spent on the game, you'd probably be served better being good at a specific cheese rush than playing meta. Disengage says it the best. Disengage says just play whatever to have fun and win. Because that's what he did. He took a break, came back, and just plays to win. Doesn't play to do meta. So, that's a good advice. Or an arm? Oh my god. MRO doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't indeed. Just updated it. Thank you. Hitman Tower Rush versus Night Elf. I don't know. We don't see Hitman anymore. Oh, you click on here. So let's say this is your standings. When you have the group, you click on matches. And then it shows you all your matches. So just do in any of the groups. Yeah, no problem. I remember when the first time he was challenged, I didn't realize that either. Butt Klooms. Butt Klooms. Butt Klooms. Yeah, NA Cup 17. So I'm gonna be asking for donations. If anybody wants to donate for NA Cup 17, as I'm gonna put some money towards it, obviously. Bigger than the normal prize pool. But I'd like to pay out every player at least the top 8 for prizes. I say me, but the stream. Yeah, I'd like to pay top 8 for prizes for NA Cup 17 because they've accumulated points this whole time. So I'm going to put up money, a general. I'm going to see what I have. I'm going to put up money for the finals, and anything else that comes in, I'm going to subsequently divide it up between the other players. So there's 16. There's 16 players that are going to be involved, but we'd like to give at least the top 8 something. So subs, bits, donations directly if you guys want to do that. Much appreciated. No pressure. You don't feel like you have to. And then I will be inviting those players. I've already scheduled the date. I think it's going to be a good date. So NA Cup 17 is by invite only because we've been accumulating points for months and months and months and months. We do have NAATR 4 on Wednesday, so sign up for this. If you haven't signed up for this, I haven't posted the grid yet, but you guys can sign up for that. And NA Cup 17, I have scheduled for July 25th. But because there's so many players, it's not the standard. It's not the standard best of one double elimination. There's gonna be best of threes. So we're gonna do probably NA Cup 17 over a couple weeks. Mayo or spicy mayo? I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I wanna wait till June finishes and then see where we're at. Because I need some dates. I need some Fridays for the NA Cup 17 because there's gonna be best of threes, best of 5 finals, best of 3 semifinals, best of 3 lower bracket finals. Like there's a lot of games. So there's a lot of games, a lot of casting. There's a lot of casting, so we'll figure it out. But we do have NAATR cups every Wednesday. Even though they're not prize pools, you'll get a Discord role, and we're gonna invite everybody for a big ATR event in the Christmas. So ATR Christmas is gonna happen. So I don't know how many ATRs we're gonna do between now and then. We might be doing every Wednesday. Depends if I get sick or not or whatever. But you know, we might get I don't know. We'll see. I'd also like for someone to be able to run one of the events, like a Mayo Cup or a Spicy Mayo Cup, in the future, or like a day European Cup or something like that. So it would be dead. Truthfully, looking at the viewership in general, which is really like up and down. Even some of my streams, like sometimes I have 100 people, sometimes we have 30 people, sometimes we have 60 people, sometimes we have 100 people. Like it's up and down. But like in terms of just the overall content at this time there's nothing, right? There's just us. So we try. You guys make the content, really. So are we getting any NASF other guys coming to play? Or I can do some replay casts. If you guys want. I'll go look some replays. I got Grinchy replays too. We got a bunch of replays. No, I want league replays, scores and replays. I'm looking. There's too many. There's so many replays. But we do have Sunshine versus Godrian. Hey Smog, what's up, buddy? I had to feed my grandpa. Play what? Getting fairly late for me. It might be best for me to do tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. You can do your game tomorrow. All right, let me download these replays. Let's go to downloads. Oh yeah. Guys like the SMF logo? All right, let's go into game one. I want to know who won in the NP versus Moon show match earlier today. No, I didn't watch any. Back to Warcraft today. I don't think I did. Oh, good to know, Smog. I'm gonna check those out.
Ready to work.
Alright guys, some NASF Group D action. In the top right we have blue human, it is Godrian / Mad Militia. Remember, he confused me when I didn't know those two people were the same. And in the bottom right, we have... the bottom left, we have the yellow human player, Mr. NA Ambassador himself. It is Sunshine, coming off vacation. You guys are able. You're a moderator. You guys have powers, no? You should be able to do it.
Job's done. Job's done.
Rainer's gonna do it for you.
Ready to work. Job's done.
Let me do it. There you go. There you go. He can drive a boat, but he can't stop the predictions. Can you believe that? It tells you. My pleasure. 4K goes to Krata. Well, if you guys want to do one for this, you may. You could do like instead of the prediction of who wins, you could do like, is Sunshine going to Fast Expo? Is Sunshine going to get a Naga second? Is Mad Militia going to get MK second?
Job's done.
Could do stuff like that too. And so he's pulling the lab with the footy. You get the water elemental. He's going to pull the militia. They're going to come in and gets the footy on the ensnare, which is a good pick off. Can he? So this delaying him right now. Actually, it's not very good. Really good by Mad Militia though, who got Tinker. He's gonna drop a pocket in the main. Oh, unorthodox! I love it. He's gonna call back his militia, and his timing to do the lab is over. Send one footy in, and I think at this point you just gotta creep standard and tech.
Our forces are under attack.
Mad Militia is really delaying the creeping time for Sunshine, and just tech immediately. That's all. If you can, that is. One water elemental's creeping by himself. And it's daytime, so he's going to lose that footy. And he's got two here sitting. Drops another pocket in. The only problem is he's going to be out of mana very soon. The Clockwork Goblins are kind of stuck. Callist Iron's going to get rid of the factory. So, at level 1, the pocket factory is not fantastic. Does do some damage. We got level 2 on the Archmage. Nihilist the Arcanester. It's a weird name. Militia creeping at the same time. Tinker's got boots. Yeah, the militia delay from him is really good. Gonna bring in some hoodies. Gonna try to harass the workers here. He's gonna finish creeping. Get another pocket. He's gonna send these footies in this time. Now it doesn't matter if he takes some damage with the arcane. Really trying to screw up his economy here. 3 militia on the pocket. Is he gonna lose any? He loses 1, loses 2. And might lose a 3rd and a 4th here. Let's run that one back all the way. Look at him run go. Look at him go. It's like, you're not gonna get me. I'm the fastest militia on the planet. Look at him go.
Job's done.
He's still running. Back home. Arcane Bolt's being put down. More farms. And almost surrounds the Tinker. And Tinker's got boots, so he might be able to catch up with this footy and kill him immediately. Runs him all the way to back. Sacrifices him. Nice job by Sunshine with the deny. Using the creeps.
under attack.
Oh, can he get the Tinker? Can he get the
Job's
Tinker?
done.
Tinker with the boots is so fast.
Job's done.
Escapes, but barely. Tech's almost done for both players. The blacksmith in the front, lumber mill being down. More farms here. And can he get back into his base? It doesn't look like it.
Job's
Sunshine's gonna keep creeping. He's sending all his injured footies to the well. I'll tell you, Sunshine generally, he's in the 17 to 1800 range ish, but he can play up very well.
ready to work.
Fills up at the fountain, and we're getting upgrades. We're getting militia. Oh, he's coming at such a good time at level 3 here. Nice, good timing. Very good timing by Sunshine.
Our forces are under
Might be able to send in all these for these. Oh, he's surrounded too. Okay. While this is going on, sends in a pocket. Trying to get double sanctums here. Falls to arms. MK's out too. And so Sunshine's in a really good position here.
Our forces are under
Going
attack.
after the arcane tower. MK fighting the Tinker. It's really trying to do micro here, save the militia. Nice job. Get the arcane to refocus on the Tinker. Cannot. Now it's got to refocus that arcane on the pocket. And inside the main, Mad Militia's economy is getting wrecked. So much worse than Sunshine's. And we got double Sanctum. And Sunshine's going to stay tier 2. Like, he's not planning going tier 3.
Are under attack.
Tinker's back.
Ready for action.
Tinker's back. Tinker's going to get denied. Get level 3, but denied the water elemental.
Our forces are
He
under
wrecked
attack.
his economy. He wrecked his economy.
I'm getting
Yeah, super nice
Ready
deny.
for action.
Don't look at this hideous human player. He's terrible. And just from an economic standpoint and lumber, he is mining.
Our
He's going
forces
tier
are under
3.
attack.
Tier 3 for the bonus experience for the Tinker.
Ready for action.
Right, you get 30% increase on tier 3 on a solo hero. There's a bolt. And priests are out. Man, they do level 2 pocket too. Does some damage on buildings.
Our
Ready for
forces
action.
are under attack.
Really trying to get that Tinker. Needs boots. Needs boots, right? On the Archmage, on the MK perhaps.
Ready to work.
Gets rid of the pocket. Priest heal up. Yeah.
Our forces are under attack.
I will be back in 2 seconds, guys. I just need to go give my daughter some Tylenol. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry guys, I'm back. I'm back.
Our forces are under attack.
Had to get some Tylenol to the baby. She's had teething and stuff. Alright, so Tinker level 3.
Ready to work.
Sunshine, keeping an eye on him.
Forces
Are we
are
getting
under attack.
Job's done.
Knights, Griffins? Or just Knights? What are we getting with the Tinker lame?
I await your command.
And we're getting a lot of extra towers from Sunshine. And when you're facing a Tinker,
Our forces are
in my
under attack.
opinion, you should always get Masonry upgrades. Put these in the main. Here comes the Tinker. And we got slow, right? Slow on the Tinker, then bolt him would be nice. This also feeds a little bit of experience. Unless, of course, the Arcane takes it down. Alright, he's going to get rid of the Pocket Factory here, which is the source of the experience, which is a big chunk of experience, by the way. Not the little Pocket Factory guys. MK, meanwhile, was creeping up with the Water Elemental. So I think for the MK here... Staff and Boots would be nice for him, too. There's no Arcane now, so he can come dive in, really. E Outside. That's a cool name. Nights
11
out.
outside, 11 just followed.
So this guy can... You can actually trap him in here. This knight's dead.
Our forces are under attack.
Tinker's running back right now. And Sunshine's in a really good position. Because Mad Militia hasn't really done enough to screw up his economy or destroy his base. There goes another... Oh, staffs out the knight this time. Nice job. Militia incoming. Tinker builds a pocket.
I await your command.
He's got TP. He's got cloak. Does he have a... Oh, he's got a crystal ball. He's got the crystal ball. He's saving it. He's gonna use it. No, he's gonna wait. He's gonna kill everything first. Just put the bolt on the knight. Triple water elemental. Oh my god, level 3 MK. And he's got bolt and bash. And this is pretty much gonna be GG, guys.
Job's done.
Sunshine's 4-3 versus a level 3 Tinker. He's got 14 supply. Most of his militia, his peasants are gone.
Upgrade complete.
Hey, I'm a fan of Classic. We're currently playing on W3C Champions, which is a third-party server. But there's a lot of people on Battle.net, and there's also a lot of people that still play on W3C. But currently I'm just casting a replay.
I smell magic.
I smell magic in the air. Breakers are coming in. And Sunshine's got this game in the bag. If you have Xbox Game Pass, it's included with Xbox Game Pass. But you should pick it up and join the Discord. I'm always going to say yes. Sunshine's taking his time here. He's not going to dive into base. That's fine. That's cool, man. We will play with you. We will teach you what we know. The campaign's pretty fun too, I have to say. Campaign's really fun. You should definitely do the campaign. Am I from Montreal? I am. So Sunshine is breaking down the base. He's killing farms with casters of all things. Getting breakers. 25 food versus 44 food. MK's back. Arcane's got such a reach here. Man, he retrained the Blizzard. That was very smart by Sunshine. Just keep casting Blizzard if possible. All the mana drained out. No, you don't have to. Just report the score. And didn't say for replays. Just say see VOD on June 30th. So in this type of game, Mad Militia's throwing a Hail Mary here, but it's over. He should definitely GG out. And this is game 1. We got game 2 and game 3 coming up. And I don't suspect they're going to go this way. I think they're going to go a bit differently. There's more Blizzard. Economy's wrecked. Independent third-party server. So like W3 champions. Yeah, third-party ladder system, basically. He's still in the game. I'm so surprised. No, Blizzard on the Tinker. There's the bolt. And GG. That's game 1, guys. You don't want to play against pros? W3C is for everybody. It just takes a little while to get to your MMR. Just takes a little bit of patience. Lakari is streaming his birthday stream in Warcraft. So maybe he's playing Warcraft. Fourth Age is back from vacation, guys. Am I French? No, I'm Anglophone. Alright, game 2. Let's go. Are you from Quebec? Oh, hold on a second. My game crashed. You're like the third person in the last 2 weeks that said they're from Gatineau. My game's not loading, guys. I don't know why. Replays are acting up. Let's try again. All right, let's go.
Ready to work.
No, it's just the BattleNet app is being weird. Alright guys, game 2. In the bottom right we got the blue human. It's Mad Militia. And in the top left we've got the yellow human, Mr. Sunshine.
Ready to work.
No spoilers. Mad Militia just spamming some nice 350 APM. Got to know. I'm a fan of classic. Well, appreciate you coming in, buddy, and the follows. If you want to pick it up, man, we're more than happy to play with you and help you out, teach you some things.
Ready to work.
Yeah, nobody likes Breaker Wars. Alright, Archmage and Archmage for Mad Militia. And you can see he's building out his farm here for scouting purposes, which is nice. So 3 farm, 3 farm. I wonder if they both fast expo. Looks like it.
Ready for action.
So he had paused for a second, but you didn't see it.
Ready to work.
And he's gonna. So they're both doing the lab. So this on Tide Hunters, humans generally,
Ready for action.
unless they go fast expo, they go into the lab first. But against undead, if like a lich is coming, they'll come here immediately and like Nova you. So it's going after the troll high priest. Same thing on this side. Pretty good creeping by both. You can see one footman here by Sunshine. One footman here by Mad Militia trying to get the last hit. It's level 2. Gets level 2. Robe of the Magi. Loses a footman. So that's not ideal.
Ready for action.
Love that we see the skins. Don't know why, but it's cool for me. Oh yeah. This is because it's a replay and I'm using the BattleNet client rather than watching it directly off of a W3C. Sunshine's creeping a little bit faster though. Moving around.
Ready for action. Our forces are under attack.
Both mirroring each other in terms of creeping. And he's sending militia to his orange camp at the same time. Sunshine does not appear to be doing that. Oh, he lost a militia creeping though. Not the end of the world, it's just unfortunate.
Upgrade.
Oh, loses 2. And he assumes
Ready to
that he
work.
fast expoed. Sunshine, he's doing the same thing. He's going to get his level 3 and harass. But then Mad Militia's coming here at the same time. Oh, he's going to lose the item too. That's unfortunate, but it does get the level 3. More towers being put down. Go after the arcane here. Gets it.
Our forces are under attack.
One arcane in the main here. Footy's coming in. He's going to have to call to arms.
Job done.
Good pressure by both players. He's really working on this farm too at the same time. Pull all his militia back. More footies coming out. He said the injured ones all the way to the back.
Forces are under attack.
He got both towers. He's got both towers. Look at that. Sunshine doing work here. And did lose a couple of militia. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you do more economic damage on the other side.
For action.
There's the TP.
Our forces are under attack.
Right on top. Oh no. TP's right with the right on top. I don't know. It looks like Mad Militia came out on top here. Except for the fact he's still tier 1 and Sunshine's gonna be tier 2 very soon. It's very interesting. He's bringing peasants. Oh, he brought them by accident. That's a mistake.
Job's done.
Oh, and he gets the Archmage. This one's looking
Complete.
not too bad. Sorry, I was just reading a message. Not too bad for Mad Militia, even though his tech is behind. But he's TP'd into his base. He's got to kill the farm.
Job's done. Job's done.
MK's coming.
Upgrade complete.
So Sunshine's got MK now.
I laugh in the face of danger.
Zeppelin boss. He's gonna do a Zeppelin harass here. Is he really not teching at all? In the end? Hey, Plobert. So he's gonna go drop. Yeah. Alright, hold on. I'll be back in a second, guys.
Hurry up, hurry up. It's okay, Mama. Maybe that she thought.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. My daughter just threw up everywhere, so I just went to go help out. It's one of those nights. Good thing it's not a super serious stream tonight, eh? Drops in the main. It's all the stuff they get from daycare. All the kids are sick of daycare all the time. And she's teething at the same time, so this is good harass by Mad Militia. And while this is going on, he's teching. And Sunshine can get in. So that's the unfortunate part about blocking your base off, guys. It's the daycare stuff. When they're babies, the kids are sick all the time. My older one's fine. It's the baby that gets sick. It's the first 2 years that are rough.
Job done.
And Sunshine's down to 19 supply. This is gonna be Man Militia's game. Level 5 Archmage. That's level 4. And Sunshine down to 16 supply. And he can't get into his own base. And he's got no money. Poor Sunny. But good job by Man Militia. And meanwhile, he's teching. Archmage is 5.4. And he's banking his gold and stuff. There's really no coming back from this. Unless he had an expo, which he does not. And down to 15 supply.
Upgrade complete.
He bolts the water elemental. Can't kill it. Archmage gets another water elemental come in. And so Sunshine's only staying because Mad Militia stayed to the end.
Job's done.
GG. Not too shabby, gentlemen. I just got a message in the Discord, in the league chat. Obviously, I can't read what it says. Anybody speak Spanish? Oh. It's the first time I've ever done that. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google Translate that. No. No, that's what it was.
Throg just raided with 32 viewers.
Hey, buddy, thanks. I just saw the collaborate button on, and I'm like, what's that? What's that pink thing at the top? And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, let me click collaborate, and then nothing happened. But you're here. Thanks for the raid.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
It's okay. I appreciate it though. Both ways. If you guys haven't checked out Throg before, yeah, he's a variety streamer slash Warhammer 3 streamer.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream.
Org 600 just followed.
Og is 600. So I've started dabbling in Warhammer 3, and I dabble in some other RTS games and different things for those guys coming in from Throg's channel. And I did download a game from like 2024. Is it from 2024? It's called Belfortis. It's like Risk meets Warhammer, but like a very like budget game. But it's actually pretty fun. I just started playing it today, so I might do that on YouTube. But yeah, really appreciate the raid and everybody coming in. Started another Carl Franz campaign on very hard this time, but dude, listen. I just have to. I finished the prologue and then for Warhammer, and then now I got to get back into it and do that stuff. And then Belfortis, it's actually harder than I thought. It's really good, really good. What are the games am I playing right now? I'm in and out of Stormgate. I got 2 companies actually invited me to play their games. 3 companies: Lightyear Frontier, War Torn, which I played a little bit of it, and Lens Island. So companies reach out to me on X and offer me CD keys all the time, but they're okay. Like I might dabble in them some more off stream or for YouTube or stuff like that. But I find it's hard to like find something that really like keeps you in nowadays. I don't know. What's your cars at work? All right, man. Enjoy. Appreciate the raid. And it better be pizza. Get some pizza. Lucari's playing a WC3. Nice. What's his MMR now? So can I translate an image? Photos online. Hold on a second, guys. I want to do something really fast. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do something really fast here for myself. File is too large. Okay. Try this one. File exceeds size. Open with paint. Let's make it smaller. How about that? Oh my god, my other one's waking up. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, man. It's one of those nights, guys. One of those nights. All right, let me text for a minute. I'll do it again. Let's do this. Translating something from text. It's taking its time. Oh, these admin things. Oh no, I want to translate it from Spanish or Portuguese to English. Oh my god, I gotta do this again. All right, translate. Are there a lot of player on W3C? Yeah, there are. I mean, there's a lot of people in BattleNet, but W3C is superior in terms of matchmaking for MMR. But people, they jump back and forth. Basically. Just translating. Yeah, if you want meta games, you get on W3C. If you want like a lot of cheese and like random games, and BattleNet's MMR ranking is really messed up. Unfortunately. Yeah. Sometimes I get games on BattleNet and it's like, man, these guys suck. And other times like these guys are too good for me to be playing. It's like very strange. Yeah, until you get like put in the right pool of players, you know what I mean? Failed to translate. Maybe it's Portuguese. I don't know. I'm trying to translate this image. And it's oh, there you go. All right, save image. Desktop. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah. Reply. Here, I'll show you guys something. Where did I put it? No, Wrong. Omit with photos. So what do you make of this, guys? Sunshine and Rainer. Who else is here? Have a read at this and let me know what you think. What do you think that means? Especially the last part. And she wants you. Yeah, it is drama, but I need to know. This is like, you know. Anyways, I'm telling you guys, it's like it's babysitting her. I honestly, it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Yep. You want me to watch that? Yeah. No problem. No. Maybe I should watch a game. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm a fan of classic Just Followed.
Thanks for the follow, buddy, in the end. I want to check out Smog's replay. I need some good replays here. Let's go check out Smog's replays. Smog versus which game, Smog? Which series? Against KYO? Or against somebody else? I know you told me before, but I forgot. KYO? Okay. Let's download them. And let's do these ones. Oh my god. These replays constantly crash on me. Alright guys. It's the Canadian client. Yeah, it's my computer too. My computer's dying. Alright guys, get some more NASF action. In the bottom right, we have... It's the blue undead player. It's Smog. And in the top left, we have... In the yellow trunks, it is... the Night Elf player, Old KYO. Some AOW creeping into the mercenary camp here. And what are we getting out of Smog? Standard Death Knight, perhaps? It is against Night Elf, so I'm suspecting Death Knight
ready.
Naga Lich from Smog.
Summoning is complete.
And DH
Summoning
from
is
old
complete.
KYO.
Summoning is complete.
There's the Death Knight. With scouting. If you guys hear me mute myself every so often, it's because my other one woke up. Yeah, the casting sometimes at night gets really quiet. But AOW creeping into mercenary camp here. And the priest at this camp doesn't have abolish. Just heal on the ice maps.
Summoning
Comes
is
the keeper. I'm sorry, here the DH.
Our forces are under attack.
Death Knight's out.
Summoning is complete.
Wow, wait. Did he aggro all the creeps into here? That's something else.
Our forces are under attack.
That's interesting. And usually like to have a wisp around here as a night elf when you're playing undead, just to get the skeletons. And Smog is doing this on a budget, trying to do this relatively cheap, so he can keep 3 ghouls on. And should be teching, and he just started his tech, almost level 2. And KYO is going to get level 2 DH out of this. With he bought the Ice Troll Priest. Remember, no dispel on it, just heal.
Our forces are under attack.
DH is coming over. Bring in the ghouls. Oh, he's gonna get mana burned here. There it is. Going right after the archer. Level 2. Oh, he stole the creep too. Got the item though. It's gonna get mana burned again. Trying not to get surrounded. Here comes a detonation. Oh, he gets the troll priest. Good investment. Does not have dust. And there's no immolation, so he can just run him around. Save the 1 ghoul if he wants. Might get the archer. Does. And can he save the ghoul? Nice body blocking by Smog. And DH gonna try to chase him down. Gonna have to buy boots here. Does. Old KYO buys boots. That was a huge deto, yeah. Huge. And tech almost done, graveyard, and same thing on this side. Tech almost done, Ancient of Wonders, Hunter's Hall going down. Old KOIO coming in for the mana burn. And he's just trying to be annoying. Prevent the Death Knight from leveling, from creeping here. Trying to get the surround. Oh, nice surround. Mana burn. But he's stuck, has to TP. That was a really nice surround by Smog. Into green camp. I only wish I could play against Night Elf as undead like this.
Complete.
Confident, you know?
Is complete.
He's gonna get the Naga. There it is. And no, he's not going Naga second. He's going Lich second. Smog is. I mean, still a good choice, right? He's gonna lose a ghoul out of this. This is one. Tried to body block. We might lose a second one here.
Summoning is complete.
Getting very close. Mana burn. Saves the ghoul. And teching straight tier 3. Hey, I'll do some live matches, man. No problem. Buys dust. And it's funny, there's no wisp hanging around here. Got an Acolyte scouting, AOW moving into position, Lich is out. Passes the items. And it's looking pretty good, honestly. I think Smog, he's had a really good start, but it's so close right now. 2-1, 2-1. A lot still to happen. Old Quiet KYO is he's AOW creeping. Smog slightly ahead. Not much. But like a TP worth, you know, of investment of money. Picks up the item. Gets the Wand of Mana Stealing. Nice item. Bear's gonna chase him all the way down. Does the coil, and behind this, Vamp Aura. Oh, he's got a nuke. You gotta hit. Oh, he's going after the Ice Troll Berserker.
Summoning is
Deny. Nice deny by old KYO. And no more mana left on the Lich. No more mana left on the Death Knight.
Summoning is complete.
He's got the wand. He hasn't used it. He's not using any charges. He's not using it now. He's gonna get mana burned. The second he uses, he's gonna get mana burned. And Lich tried to deny, could not. Gives the level 2 to the Naga. And what do we say about who's ahead? And just like that, it's like a seesaw. It's back and forth. We're getting bears. Getting tier 3. Smog is already tier 3 though.
Complete.
And we're getting statues. We're getting fiends.
The sleeper awakes.
And so he's got to pick up the rest of the pieces here. No item. Gives Smog a chance to creep on his side of the map. And I have a cookie here that I didn't even eat. And my coffee got cold again.
I stand ready.
So, we were right. Hey, how are you? Jia Luyan. Welcome in. So Smog was getting Naga. He just got a third. Sometimes you see undead players getting Naga second. But both work. So it's level 3, 2, 1 versus 3, 2. We got bears, we got destroyers. Ghouls, couple fiends, just the one fiend at the moment.
Research complete.
He's gonna pull the creep camp here. Does have a heal scroll. Invul on the Lich. Oh yeah, the orb makes such a big difference. Okay, well, moving to the lab. 3-2 though, he's falling behind and creeping. And this is a timing push, this is the 10-minute push. Come with the ghouls, come with the destroyers, come with a fiend. Has a heal scroll, has Vamp Aura. He should be able to get this, no. Nuke. Nova, coil. He does have orb, statue. He's gonna lose his statue. Trade it for a bear. Destroyer takes the mana. Naga's gonna die. Pops the invul. Chasing down that Naga. Passes the invul to the Naga. Pops it. Nuke. And one's gonna do. Everybody has a freaking invul at the same time. He's gonna chase.
Summoning is
Got the coil. Yeah, stay on the outside of the base. Meanwhile, he's building fiends, building statues. Smock's pushing over 50. Looking pretty good. Gets a well, and now old KYO is supply blocked. 50 of 40. And tables have turned. Look at this. We get another well here. Nova on the DH. Can just devour the rejuves too. He does. Another bear falls down. 2 goes. DH. Can't do too much. And needs those statues to come in.
Our forces are under attack.
There's one. There's a fiend. Kills the wells. 46 of 30. Gets it. 46 of 20. Oof, it's tough. Just staying to the outside. Trying to kill what he can kill. Surprisingly, not too many ghouls fell. You get that other bear. Keeps constantly rejuvening. More statues coming in. More fiends. No upgrades. He's trying to surround the DK. But he went frost armor, which is huge. Huge. Is the DK gonna have to TP here? Oh yeah, he has to TP. Really good pressure. Good timing. That's the 10-minute push.
Our forces are under attack.
10-minute timing push. Forgot his statues. No, that's unfortunate. Good pick off by old KYO. Saves one, turns it into a destroyer. A lot of potions, got a ring of regen. Probably needs to get a heal scroll and invuls. Yeah, sells the crystal ball, gets the invul. What about a heal scroll? Nice. And connecting all the lines. Dotting his I's. He's gonna go after the lore, trying to build an ancient wind in the back here. Still, he's not supply blocked anymore. Built wells in the back, but 3-2-2 versus 4-3. It's getting web now. He's trying to kill all the wells again. Goes after the bear. Stabs him out. Got that heal scroll, uses it. Naga. Gets the Naga. Gets the bear. Statues coming in, Lich. Gets the invul, passed. Nice job. Don't think he studied Burrow. Naga goes down, and then he's just going to TP with the Lich. Loses his pain on the way out, but it's gonna go right back. Yeah, you definitely need heal scrolls, and invuls are like mandatory in Warcraft 3. Got to keep those heroes alive. Going for the red camp? Yeah, it's going to go do the red camp in the meantime. Gets the bear. Meanwhile, let's see if we get a good item out of this. And LKYO getting time to recuperate. What did he get?
Summoning is complete.
What did we get here? Oh, Django of Endurance.
I'll stand ready.
With the Naga coming back out. Finish up the lab, get some items. And he can go back. Jombino. Jombino. Welcome in, guys. It's a quiet cast tonight. Quiet. Trying to keep it quiet. And Captain America helm for the DH.
Summoning is complete.
And Smog, I was gonna say probably gonna go shopping. Oh, I might catch the Naga here. Invisibility. And she's running. Tries to scan, can't find her. And the funny thing is, it was looking really good for Smog. And now, old KYO's DH is 5. His Naga's 3. And it's like they've given each other time. Oh, that's what he's doing. Look, one abomination.
Research complete.
It's also getting anti-magic shield. So you might see some banshees, you might see some possession after. Depending on how far we go. And in the mines we got 1600. About the same 1600. Definitely shouldn't be creeping with the DH here. Gloves of Haste, Tome. No creeps left on the map.
Gold mine is nearly empty.
18 minutes in. This is a pretty good game. Trying to get that one Dryad. Look at the Django. And the Unholy. 4-3-3 versus 5-4. Now it's all about items. Next big fight. Buys an invul. There's 2 of them. Other abominations coming out. Checking for an expo. And we'll see who's the first one to pull the trigger here. Both players over 50.
Research complete.
What's this? He's sending a wisp. He is sending a wisp.
The damned stand ready.
Well, I imagine he's going to try to expand behind this. And then push. Seems like the
Let my cries chill the living.
logical thing to do. Banshees are out. Disease Cloud's about finished. And once you're ready.
Research complete.
Ooh, scan. And he just really wants to get his expo up and sit on it.
Cries chill the living.
Or banshees. It's master banshees too. So we can possess a couple of bears. Which would be huge. If we can get like 2 or 3 of them. That'd be ideal. And he's just gonna sit. There's no creeps. You can't do anything else. talons and grow for him. And mine is about to run out. Mine is about to run out. Where
Our gold
is
mine has collapsed.
Invisible DH? Where is he?
Let my cries.
Currently the Demon Hunter's invisible, so we can't see him. Actually, we can do this. There he is. Invisible DH. Just waiting to get on top of him here. Mana burn. He's going after the Banshees. Fork lightning. Oh, can he get it? Can he still get? Yeah. Gets one bear. Brings Wisp in. And old KYO loses the Naga immediately, right? Just a DH left. Invul popped, Invul pop. Crow's going down. Wisp coming in for detonation. Bears are really low. One bear of the side house possessed. Two, actually. Two. Looks like it. That's her two? No, there's one. Can rejuve this bear he wants, but he might lose it. And food's 26 for old KYO, 58 for Smog, and Smog is moving ahead here. And Tree of Eternity got moved, but it's GG. That was a pretty good game, guys. And for those of you coming in, feel like following, hit the follow button. A bunch of you have been popping in and out. Let's see. Okay. I'm reading something really fast here.
Spiritone Throx just followed.
Oh boy. Spirit on the Rocks, man. Thanks for the follow. All right, let's get into game 2. Oh, did it do it again? Again. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but the replays keep freezing. You are 6-0, do you quit while ahead? And when you are 0-6, do you quit while you're behind? I never quit. You should never quit. See, it's not loading again. Take a break. Sometimes take a break. I don't know. These replays are not working. Yeah. I don't know why. Very weird. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a 2v2 clan tournament, man. That's the plan. That's the plan. We see what we can get going. I think it's gonna be good. I just need to see who wants to sign up. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, I'm currently watching you guys blow up. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no, I'm like already disgruntled by the stuff I'm reading. We're done, guys. We are done for the evening. And we'll go raid the new champion of the world, Mr. Babisox. No, thank you guys for coming to hang out. And I will see you guys soon. Yeah, minus the drama, it was fun. Flop Bert. Flow Bert. Flop Bert. Alright guys, cheers. I don't know how many of you are still here, but...
Mayo cups fire, the hype is real. Soft ice cream fell forth, they sealed the deal. Bounties dropping, gold on the board. Blade master spinning, hear that crit roar. The agroholics, they're ready to brawl. Fucking mill streaming, giving his all. Hyper reels climbing, MMR's on the line. Crazy's first win, now it's his time to shine.